Hey guys, welcome back to my beauty stash, or welcome if it is your first time here. Hello, my name is Steph. I would love to have you as a subscriber, so be sure to click on that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy watching. Today is going to be all about creating two looks with the brand new BH Birthstone for the month of November palette. This is the Citrine palette. This beauty was delayed. I was supposed to get this kind of towards the middle of the week, and I didn't end up receiving it until this weekend. It is Sunday morning when I'm sitting down to film this video, and you guys should be seeing this video go up later Sunday evening. But this is what we got for the month of November. This is the Citrine palette. Now, as in all of these Birthstone palettes, they all contain a pressed glitter, and this is a pressed glitter right here. This palette has three mattes, 3 shimmers, and 1 pressed glitter. So the biggest shade right here, this one is the Citrine shade. Always with all of the palettes, they will have the actual Birthstone shade be the biggest shade in the palette. And I like this color story, guys. I like yellow. What can I say? Yellow and green and blue and purple. I mean, just all the colors, but there's something special about yellow and green in particular. I already have a couple ideas that I want to do, a couple things I want to do with this palette, but this is a neutral palette while still being fun. It's definitely a warm tone palette. This is the only palette in this Birthstone series to have yellow in it. I think there's one kind of mustardy yellow in one of the other palettes. I forget which one. It could be emerald if I'm not mistaken, but only one of the palettes has somewhat of a yellow shade. The rest do not. So I was very happy to see this color story. Looks like a really easy color story to work with, and I'm excited. I'm excited for this palette. You do get a mirror. These little palettes retail for $9 on the BH Cosmetics website. That is the only place that you're able to pick them up. And we have one more to look forward to, and I'm really hoping that next year BH Cosmetics chooses to do some other type of monthly release, just like a cute little palette, something that we can all look forward to. I know I have really been enjoying this series and just creating looks with it, and I'm happy to welcome this one into my stash. Alright guys, so let's get this video started. If you want to see the 2 looks that I'm going to create with the new BH Cosmetics Citrine for November palette, keep on watching. As always, I will have all of the makeup that I'm wearing both on and off camera linked in the description box of this video. Some of those links might be affiliate links, so if you do end up purchasing, I thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. I've already primed my eyelids using the ABH Eyeshadow Primer. Now let's dive into Miss Citrine. So for the first look, what I have been thinking about is I want to do the matte yellow like in the inner corner and then wrap it around towards the bottom. So I think I'm going to start with that first and then deepen it up with the brown shades on the outer corner and middle of the eye. So I'm going to go in, what is this one? This one is called Unique. And I'm taking Unique on a Rephr 01. And I'm going to be packing and blending. I'm going to lightly bring it up here on the brow bone, very lightly, just so it can kind of act as a transition shade as well. This is a really pretty yellow. Now using a Sigma E27, I'm going to go in with the shade Generous. I'm going to be focusing that right here. Now using a clean Rephr 13, I'm just lightly going to blend in this area. I'm going to pick up a little bit of Inquisitive, which is the dark brown matte. Focus that right out here. Going back in with the Rephr 01, no additional product. Picking up a little bit more of Generous, which was that medium brown. Picking up a little bit more of Unique, which is the yellow. Just want to make sure I have a nice blend out here. Okay, now for the lower lash line, I think I'm gonna go in, let's see. Now we can easily keep this like an all matte look and maybe just do a little bit of shimmer on the lower lash line. Let's try that. I think I'm gonna try the shade. The shade is called Determined. And I'm taking Determined on a damp Refer 26. Now, if you really wanted to keep it an all matte look, then go in with one of the matte browns instead of this shade. But I think I'm gonna keep the lid all matte. We'll see. Because I do want to try using all the shades. Picking up a little bit more of Unique, the Refer 01. A little bit more of Generous right in here. Now I'm going to pick up a little bit of Inquisitive with that Refer 26. And I'm just going to kind of tight line the lower lash line. Now, should I add a little bit of Citrine? You know what? Same Refer 26. I'm going to add Citrine, which is the big shade. And I'm going to spray my brush. I'm just going to put that right there. Again, you don't need to do this if you're wanting to keep it all matte. But just for the sake of trying shades, why not? Okay guys, let me add some liner and mascara and I'll be right back to show you this look number 1. Alright guys, so this is the completed look number 1 using the Citrine palette. What do you guys think? I went in with 2 eyeliners from the Raw Beauty and ColourPop collaboration. The brown one, everything has rubbed off already, but the yellow one is called Marigold. So if you can still find these floating around the ColourPop website, definitely pick them up. These have definitely come in handy. For mascara, I went in with the Lancome Définicils mascara. And that's about it. I like the way this look came out. I like the all matte eyelid, and I know a lot of you like that as well. So this is an idea for you. If you pick up this palette, you can definitely just use the matte shades and call it a day. Of course, you can add the shimmers. I think the shimmers are beautiful. I prefer both matte and shimmer looks, but every now and then it's nice to go outside the comfort zone and just try something a little bit different. And I really like these tones, the shades, everything. Like I love yellow. Of course, brown complements yellow so well. And I think this was a very easy and fun look to accomplish. Let's jump over to the left eye and start creating look number 2. Okay, so for look number 2, we definitely have to use some of the shimmer shades that we haven't used. And I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm gonna pack Generous all over the lid, and then I'm gonna go in with these 2 shades on the lid as well. And then I'm gonna use Citrine and maybe a little bit of the pressed glitter on the lower lash line. So let's start first with the shade right here. And I'm using a BK203 just to start packing the shade all over the lid, and then I'll probably get the Refer 13 to blend out the edges with. Now this is a clean Refer 13, and I'm just gonna start blending, just kind of get the shape together. Now with the same Refer 13, I'm going to pick up a little bit of Inquisitive, the darker brown. I'm just going to focus it out here. These browns are really pretty, and they're blending out, packing on really well. That's the thing with these palettes. They've all been good solid quality, good formula. No issues with the performance at all. It's just, you know, color story preference for me on some of them. Now I'm going to go in with Dynamic on a damp Refer 21. I'm just focusing that right here, middle towards outer corner. Flip the brush around. Now I'm going to go in with the main shade in the palette, which is Citrine. I'm going to add that right in here. Now on a damp Rephr 03, I'm going to bring Citrine down to the lower lash line. Clean off the brush and I'm going to pick up Unique, which is the matte yellow. I'm just going to run that below Citrine. Alright, so I think I'm going to leave the look here. I'm going to add liner and mascara and I'll be right back to show you the completed look number 2. Alright guys, so this is the completed look number 2. I did want to go ahead and add a little bit of the pressed glitter, which is called Brilliant. So let me just pick up a little bit. I'm not going to use like any glitter glue, but I'm going to place it right here. Ooh, that's a pretty one. I like the BH Cosmetics pressed glitter formula. It has a little bit of tackiness to it, so I don't really feel the need to use a glitter glue with it, but you might feel different. Look at that. Looks pretty. Just wanted to show you the completed look first, and then for those of you that want to add pressed glitter, this is a simple way to do it. Although you do want to be careful when placing pressed glitter like so close to the eye area, like how I'm doing the inner corner, just because technically glitter is not intended for eye use. So use at your own risk, but I've never had an issue, guys. Thank God. Like everything has always worked out really well. I like this green shift it's giving. Ooh, love that a lot. All right, guys, so let me go ahead and wrap up today's video, give you guys my final thoughts on the Citrine palette for November. Alright guys, so overall, I love the 2 looks that I was able to achieve. The matte yellow is fantastic. I love working with the matte yellow, and BH Cosmetics included a good one in the Citrine palette. I also like the main shade, which is a Citrine shade, a nice pretty yellow shimmer. Love that so much. The pressed glitter turned out to be okay, right? Like it turned out to be really good. Like it just took the look to a different place and I love it. The matte browns in here are perfect. They are the perfect complements to the yellow shades in the palette. I like that they included these other 2 shimmer shades, a more reddish shimmer shade right here and a more bronzy shimmer shade, kind of like a rose gold shade. I used every shade in the palette, no issues, no fallout, no harsh kick up in the pan. I mean, just good quality, as all of the palettes have been in this Birthstone series. No issues. I've really been enjoying them. The only thing I don't like is that BH Cosmetics charges so much for like expedited shipping, and that's why my videos tend to come a little later in the month than towards the beginning of the month, because I just, the shipping is like almost double the cost of the palette. So it's really hard for me to pay like $15 for shipping when the eyeshadow palette costs $9. You get it, guys. You understand. But overall, I've been really enjoying this whole Birthstone series. I can't wait to see what the December palette is gonna look like. I forget which Birthstone it is. Leave it in the comments down below if you know what the December Birthstone is gonna be. I can't wait to see it. I will, of course, rank them all for you, and I will probably just do that video when I review the December palette. So definitely be on the lookout for it. Maybe I will pay for the fast shipping for December. We'll see. We'll see. If I have extra money, then I'll do it for you guys. But if not, then you know that my video will come in the middle of December. So let me know your thoughts, guys. All my November babies out there, do you think that BH Cosmetics did your birthstone justice? Leave it in the comments down below. And if you picked up this palette, how are you liking it? I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night, wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Cheers. And I will see you all very soon. Bye.